Guys, today just a little video to share something with you that hopefully will bring some joy, some memories back from your childhood. The Wizard Water games. You know, as kids, we used to get a lot of joy from simple things, collecting cards, playing with wooden toys. And in that category, I think you can also put these guys right here. Fairly simple games that gave us so much joy. And then we started to get older. We wanted more advanced games. They had to be technologically advanced, electrical and all that. But then at some point, you reach a certain age and then you start to go backwards. You start to go back, look back and stuff and appreciate things that you let go. And I think that's certainly the case for me and Mike. We've been really going down memory lane lately and getting some of these old games. And
I had this one as a child.
Mike had this one. Yeah, and I had this one too in blue. It wasn't mine. It was of one of my nephews, and he was always so kind enough to borrow it to me. But yeah, so me and Mike were really starting to rediscover things from our childhood and enjoy them just because what they stand for and the kind of memories that they're linked to. So I think for a lot of people, if they would look at this, they'd see, you know, it's not a big deal. What's so special about them? But if you're missing the point, if you're missing the thing about them that triggers all these memories, then yes, these won't have any special meanings to you. But if you're one of those children like us that played with this kind of stuff, just by seeing them, you get this warm, fuzzy feeling in your heart again. So yeah, me and Mike have been getting some of these old toys from our childhood and just, you know, whether we play with them actively or just having them laying around here in our home, just makes us so happy, and I really love that. Just, it's kind of a trip back in time. It's like a time machine. So just so you know why we're getting these, what's the significance about getting these? Yeah, so these Tomy Water games, as they call them, on this side of the ocean. And I think in the US they had a different name, but on this side of the world, they call them the Wizard Water games. And they have them in different modes, different shapes, different colors. But you have to start somewhere, and this is what we got for now. This one, because Mike had it as a kid, and also because I was playing with it as a kid too. The one that I had was blue. And I thought that it was just a mismemory, but then I was looking at the packaging and look, they actually have one in blue on the packaging, and that's the one I was playing with. It's so nice, so sweet, so cute, and it's very simple, but also you can do a lot with it. You can really do a lot with it. You can just involve your whole little family to play this and make it as complicated as you like. It's simple. You just have to push this button and thrust them in their places. See? That's the simple thing you can do with this thing. Just go like this, just go crazy, and then let them fall wherever they fall. Or you can take it up a notch and agree with the people you're playing with, whether it's your friends, your family, whomever, agree with them that, you know what, guys, let's make it a little bit complicated and let's see who's going to be able to get certain color somewhere, or certain amount of certain color somewhere, or who's going to fill all these little thingies here with these little balls on time, within a certain time. So that's how you make it a little bit more complicated and a little bit more interesting maybe. And I just love it. And the trick is not to keep thrusting too hard. And if they fall here, you lost these balls, you've already lost. So you can make it as strict as you like. You can do a lot of variation with this game. So whether it does look simple on the surface, but really you can do a lot of things with it if you're willing to be creative. And the same thing goes for this one, of course. Now, mind you, it does look easy, but it isn't really all the time. It isn't all the time. it's more like an exception to get all of them on these hooks than it is something that you can do with one thrust or a couple of thrusts. It really takes a little bit more than just pushing this button, pushing the water up. So, yes, although they come from a very simple time, when we didn't have apps, iPhones, and all the things that have ruined us partially, you know, it killed the human interaction. Still, there is something complicated about them. Like I said, you can make it as complicated as you like. What to say of these boxes? These one have been sitting in the sun, so it lost most of its color. But still, there's still this nostalgic vibe about it. Looking at these pictures, looking at how these people look, just reminds you that these are from days gone. But then Mike also got us this one, and this one is in a much better shape. I mean, look, the colors are still vibrant. They're still there, all of them. Love it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and so these are all the variations they had. So now we're trying to get the Tom Sawyer one. And that Tom Sawyer one is actually a little bit complicated because, as you can see, he's fishing. So it's very hard to explain. Maybe you can look it up on YouTube, guys, if you want to know more about this. There are many people that did a much better job giving you some sort of a history in a form of a document about this brand and these kind of games that they brought out. But yeah, the Tom Sawyer specifically, because I, as a kid, was crazy about Tom Sawyer, the cartoon animation series. I used to love to watch every episode. So yeah, so this one has a special meaning to me. And it's really hard because he has his fish hook, and you have to get the fish on his hook. And it sounds easy, but it isn't real. So like I said, yeah, I know that, especially if you're young, a millennial, and you see this, you'd be like, hey, that's boring. Really, they're not. There's a lot that you can do with it, and you can make it as challenging as you want. What I'm trying to say about that, not only is this nostalgic, but they can actually give you joy while playing. They can still add something. They can actually give you a good game that you can play, even now, compared to what we have. So, plus, like I just said, you know, at some point you reach a certain age where you want to go back and relive some of your memories, and you know, you'll end up with things like this. So, I mean, Mike loved toys. So, yeah, it's only natural that we also go back to our childhood and also look at the kind of toys that we used to have then and try to find them. But, I don't know, just a little video. Like I said, we're not trying to give you some sort of a history of these games because, again, there are a lot of variation, and they've been brought out on this side of the world, but also in the US under different names, shapes, colors. So there's a lot that I can tell you, but I won't, because again, this is just meant as a little video, and there are people that have done that already. They've made some sort of a documentary about these kind of games. So if you're really interested to them, look it up here on YouTube. But for now, see this video only as a reminder, maybe. Reminder that, do you happen to be one of those kids that did play with this? Know that they're still around, and you can still find them if you look. They're still available on eBay, for example. And they're really still enjoyable. Me and Mike, sometimes during the day, when we're at work, here at home, we take a break, we do our lunch, and then we have them standing on the table in the living room. And they're always fun to just grab and play and just relax a little bit before you continue with your work. So yeah, still definitely love them. So like we always say, we love to share the things we love, and these are definitely some things that we love, and thus we share them with you. Not only us do love them, but also our cats. I'll insert a video of Luna being fascinated by this mechanism while Mike was playing it. I just love it. It was so cute. We had to film her. So enjoy that bit. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care and enjoy any little amount of sunshine that you can get, because we're still here in March in Holland. Crazy month always. Here in Holland we say March steers its tail. Is that how you say it? Wiggles its tail, because it can go either way. It can be really bad or really good. So we're still in these crazy months. Yesterday we had snow. The day before we had a lot of snow, almost like a snowstorm. And today, as you can see, guys, it's a little bit better, especially if you're sitting behind a glass. You really feel the warmth of the sunshine. So enjoy that. Enjoy every bit of sun, and just be hopeful, because we are advancing toward the spring more and more. And thank you so much for watching. If you have any memories linked to this, or any other memory that you'd like to share with us, please do so. We always try to read the comment and respond. And maybe see you in next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment, and all that, if you love this kind of stuff. And we hope to see you again. Have a good day. See? And then you can start all over. Guys, look what arrived today. The Tomy Water one that I told you in the beginning of the video. It's been, I think, a couple of weeks. This is a couple of weeks later. And I still didn't have time, to edit the video and upload it. But in the meantime, before I had the time to do that, so maybe it's a good thing that I didn't do it. In the meantime, Mike surprised me with this one, the Tomy Water one. So now we have all three of them. Let me grab them. Let me grab them for you. So now we have the English one, the German one, and the American one. There they are. So this is the German one. Faszination by Tomy. And then we have the British one, Tomy Water Games. Just gonna go fast through them because I already showed you this. See? And now we have the Tomy Sawyer one from the US, which is called the Waterful Fishful. And Mike told me that the year they were made, and I think all of them were made before I even was born, if I'm corrected, if I remember correctly. So I was born in 1979. So now, today, this one arrived. Mike already cleaned them and everything, and he also gave them new lids, because these lids, they do deteriorate, because the material is different, because they need to be a little bit flexible, to be able to fit in there. So, but I mean, look at this one, guys. How cute is this one? Oh, they're already there. This one is really cute. You need to get one in. See, there it goes. How cute is that? That is super cute. I just love it. I just love it. There he goes. Yellow fish. Yay. That's so cute. So this is how they look on the other side. But what you see is the sticker of that basket that he's holding, which makes it look like to you as if they're actually dropping his fishes in his basket. See? I really love it. It's so cute. Sometimes when you have too much fish, oh no! Look, I have all of them almost. So there is no way for this one. He can't pull this up, just like in real life. Not all of us are strong to actually get all the fishes up. So just make sure you get only one on his hook. I mean, they're old things. Sometimes he gets stuck. Yeah, I love them. Love them. So this is what we have so far. Love it. And I'm really happy that I now can add this one in this video too. There you have it, guys. See how much joy they can bring you. So cute. So cute. All right, thank you so much for watching. This is really the end. And we hope to see you again. And please don't forget to subscribe if you like what you're seeing.